Yesterday we were discussing Nnamdi Kanu, and I'm happy that between yesterday and now we are already getting people coming together, and they are changing the initial wrong impression they had. Stop saying, oh, the moment they capture anybody, you come out and say, you capture him, you have not captured the agitation. No, he's a hero. Do you chant the pledge or the anthem, the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain? How will it not be in vain if whenever the enemies are capturing them, we don't stand up for them? The approaches may be different or unacceptable to all of us, or many of us. It does not therefore mean that what they are saying is not right or correct after all. People are reacting differently to the same problem. Who is responsible for Nigerians, whether from the east or from the south or from anywhere, feeling disenchanted, feeling that they are not part of this country? Why are Nigerians in the south feeling like they are not part of the country? Why are Nigerians in the east feeling like they are not part of the country? Is it not because the government so failed and made everybody feel like they are not part of this country? You marginalized everybody, and they are reacting differently. If we truly want to face our problems is our leaders. When they are telling you to respect the rights of human beings, even as bad as the 1999 Constitution is said to be, whoever is in position of leadership, if you follow that fraudulent constitution to the letter, Nigeria will still not be as bad as it is right now. I am telling you that our problem is first of all leadership. If we put the right leadership in place, even if they follow this fraudulent constitution, we will still not have what we have today. The country, the situation will still be better than this. So we must first of all remove the bad leadership. And Buhari is right. He advised us in 2011 that Nigerians need the Egyptian type of uprising, of revolution. But we are not understanding what he's talking about. Even if Buhari means well, they cannot succeed under this system. And he's challenging everybody. He's telling the citizens to come up and step forward. He's saying citizens rise up. He's saying youth, young people, we need you. Rise up and challenge your leadership. But we are not doing that. We are busy engaging ourselves in, blame game of it is your ethnic that is wrong or it is your religion that is the problem. When we know that the reason for bad road is bad leadership, the reason for absence of electricity is bad leadership, the reason governors, senators, and the president will be flying abroad for medical trip when they have refused to equip our hospitals in Nigeria is bad leadership. But we are busy blaming another person's ethnic or ethnicity. We are busy blaming another person over their tribe as if they have control over who will give birth to them. No, we are born and we are born already. But the situation is that the things that are affecting all of us today, if you are in UK and you are saying government is good over there, what you are responding to is bad leadership in Nigeria, and you have an alternative over Nigeria and UK because the system is good over there, regardless of whatever religion they practice in UK. But you are there and the governance is good. That is why you are there. You cannot come back to Nigeria because of many reasons that are not spiritual, that are not religious, but they are simple subjects of governance. You are not in Nigeria today, some of you, because the situation in the country is unpalatable. Excuse me. Some of you left Nigeria to seek greener pastures, which is not a spiritual problem. Some of you are not able to come back today because of insecurity, which is also not spiritual. Who is the one behind banditry? Who is the one promoting herdsmen, penetrating people under fraudulent arrangements that they want to pass through the back door called Ruga? Who is behind all of these things? And why are you not standing up to engage the government? So when Buhari came out at first to say that you people who are killing yourselves, poor people versus poor people, harming yourselves with gun, that you're a dot in the circle, if he wants to get you, he will get you. He was not joking. Now I am happy that we are now beginning to see the reason we must come together and engage the leadership. This is the right time. I said it yesterday. Nnamdi Kanu's arrest is an important epoch, and we must take the significance of it to begin to rally ourselves as oppressed people. Whether you are oppressed Ijoman or oppressed Deltan, oppressed Yoruba, oppressed Hausa, oppressed Igbo, we all have the same thing we are responding to. It is oppression, which is a question of bad leadership. Only thing government fears, the only thing government fears in Nigeria is the unity of the people. Whenever we unite, it confounds them. They sponsor division so much through religion and partisan politics. But whenever we unite, it makes them confounded. They are always confused whenever we unite. Imagine we have practiced unity among ourselves, the way our oppressors are united, for just 5 years. It will mean a lot of things to historical development of Nigeria. Therefore, we must begin to see reason and need for all of us to come together for national development. Now, I learned of the development overnight that Chief Sunday Igboho's house residence was invaded. Although, let us even leave other things. Let us even leave other things. Let us leave other speculations. I mean, I said it yesterday, and one happened just before the morning. That if we all say, oh, if they capture Nnamdi Kanu, it does not affect the agitation or the movement for Biafra. What you are simply saying is that the moment they isolate the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. That is what the impression you are giving. And the moment they do it and there's no reaction from the populace over the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, the way they capture him like a fowl, they will do it to the next person you are looking forward to or you are looking up to, and he will not be able to save himself. Now look at what happened. We saw, I don't know, are those bloods? If those are blood stains we are seeing on the tiles on the floor in Chief Sunday Igboho's house, it is telling us something, that he will not be able to protect others. Maybe he might be able to disappear by himself, but he might not be able or capable to even protect others. How will such a person be able to guarantee protection for the entire Southwest? Gentlemen and ladies, he cannot do it alone. Nobody can do it alone. If they want to pick you, they will pick you. The only strength or tonic that most of these heroes have whenever they step forward or step out, the only tonic they have is to see people coming together behind them, queuing behind them and supporting them. What we need to do is to come together. If the parade of Nnamdi Kanu yesterday was met by national-wide outrage or reaction, they will not try it overnight with Sunday Igboho. But because they know that Nigerians will always come online and say, hey, you have picked him, then that's your problem. It does not stop. It does not mean you have captured that. But you said he was not capturable before. But you said he was indomitable before. But you said he could not be captured before. Now that they have captured him, you are changing tone. Now that they have captured him, does it mean you have arrested the agitation? You are the one who is not getting what the matter is. You are the one who is not understanding the point. Get to understand the fact. The fact is, the moment they know that anytime they isolate the figurehead or the face of a struggle, all of you will scatter. The moment they know that, they'll continue to use that method. And they have used it again with Sunday Igboho. If yesterday, after the parade of Nnamdi Kanu, if all of us had gone on the streets and gone to protest and gone out to say, no, this is not acceptable, they will seek to caution. They will caution themselves not to proceed to Sunday Igboho's house the same night. And that is to tell you that if it is true that those people were Nigerian army, they would not have tried it, because they know that people reacted to the previous news they gave us that they apprehended in Nnamdi Kanu. But now that they know that Nigerians will always come out and find excuse or support or divide themselves, they know that you are too cowardly. You will always come online. You don't react offline. So, and as far as you remain online, you are a virtual being. You are just virtual. So, but for as long as we don't start organizing ourselves locally and physically, they don't take us seriously. And they will pick anybody you think is a hero. If they can't pick him, they will finish everything around him. Look at what they did to Igboho's house. Igboho, with all the juju we all said he has, could not even protect his own home. How would that person be able to guarantee the protection of Southwest? But you know what? He can guarantee the protection of everybody, if only everybody come together. But for as long as we are dividing ourselves and saying all sort of things differently, we will not be able to protect nobody alone can guarantee his own safety in Nigeria, except we all come together and rally around for that person. So we must begin to see this as a very important event. The arrest of Nnamdi Kanu and the invasion of Sunday Igboho's house. We must begin to see it as an important reason for all of us to start uniting as oppressed people. And that is the umbrella we have. It is oppression. All oppressed people, whether Igbo, Hausa or Yoruba, all oppressed people have one thing in common, and it is their oppression. And until you begin to see that oppression as a fundamental problem that we must all tackle, we are not going anywhere. Gentlemen and ladies, I want to put it to you this morning. I don't have all the time, but I want you to get the message straight that, gentlemen and ladies, whether you say the solution to Nigeria's problem is division or is whatever, we are all responding to the same problem, but we are providing different solutions. Therefore, for as long as the same problem is what we all want to solve, we must now begin to harmonize our effort and challenge this wicked authority. The only way we can finish and win them is to unite. That is the only thing that has ever won this government. But for as long as we are divided, they will be sponsoring one faction against the other, sponsoring the other one against the other. And for as long as we are doing that and we are allowing them to get away with it, we are not going anywhere. Gentlemen and ladies, problem we have in this country is bad leadership. And until we get to solve that, we will continue to lament. We will continue to look for new heroes. Each time they capture one, we will be looking for another one. Each time they capture the other one, we will be looking for another one. And for how long are we going to continue to repeat that vicious circle? The answer is left for you. My name is Shegun Olo. I leave you with that poster this morning. Bye for now.